Hi, it's Footaholics here, and today I'm bringing you the potential Arsenal starting 11, including the substitutes for the 2020 to 2021 season. Before the video starts, please hit the subscribe button so I can continue making videos in the future. It only takes 3 seconds. So as we all know it, Arsenal are having a very difficult time right now. As an Arsenal fan myself, I have lost all hope with this team. At this time of making the video, it looks like they won't be in the Champions League or even in the Europa League. Alongside that, players such as Aubameyang are in serious doubt to be here in the team for next season. Arsenal are also famous for not spending much money and also having stingy owners, the Cronkies. Hopefully this season will be a big eye-opener for them to realise Arteta won't be able to succeed with this team without a good transfer budget. So let's get straight into this video. Please note this is only a prediction of what it could look like. Obviously the start of next season will be a true test for Mikel Arteta. The skills and tactics he learnt under Pep Guardiola as assistant manager must be put under good use. Arteta has been praised by many people to be a great manager for the future. Pep Guardiola has credited Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta for much of his success at Manchester City and conceded that the Spaniard knows everything about his methods. As quoted by Pep Guardiola, he's a young manager, he's 37 so he is young, but he has the experience already to handle big players and teams, and when it's going to happen, it's going to happen. As a former Arsenal captain, he has learned a lot through his leadership qualities alongside being successful as a player by winning 2 FA Cups with Arsenal. The first starting player we have is Bernd Leno. Leno has had a very consistent and a good season as the first team goalkeeper for Arsenal. He has saved Arsenal on many occasions. However, his recent injury could be concerning for the club as he may not come back the same player. I think Leno will be here next season. However, Bayern Munich are looking for a German keeper to replace Manuel Neuer. And with ter Stegen at Barcelona, he might just be the favourite for the right price. I mean, Leno can guarantee himself at Bayern to win some silverware, unlike with Arsenal they are unfortunately just going downhill. The next starting right back will be Hector Bellerin. I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles or Cedric Suarez will be Arsenal's backup right back. However, since Bellerin's injury, he has not been the same player. Therefore, I wouldn't be surprised if he was sold at the end of next year to Barcelona, as he was in their prestigious academy before joining Arsenal. I do hope Bellerin finds his form again. However, next season will be a true test of his ability. We have seen some glimpses of good play, such as the goal in the Chelsea game. However, I believe he has lost a lot of strength since being a vegan. The starting right centre-back will probably be William Saliba. Obviously Arsenal purchased him a year ago from Saint Etienne. However, he went back on loan for a year to gain some experience. I really just don't know what mess he has walked into this club with. Saliba will be dependent on by many Arsenal fans despite being only 19 years old. Also, I think he needs an experienced centre-back for him to succeed, just like Matip did with Van Dijk next to him. I do think Saliba has the potential to be a world-class centre-back. I just hope Arsenal Football Club sort out the centre-back defensive issue that's been ongoing for 10 years. They should sell players such as Holding, Mustafi and Chambers this summer in order to gain some of the transfer funds to help purchase this next player I'm going to talk about. This player being Dayot Upamecano, who has been heavily linked from a move from Leipzig to Arsenal for around 65 million. I do think there's a slim chance this could happen due to his willingness to leave. However, if Arsenal do not get European football, I think they will be in serious trouble in obtaining him. He is a world-class proven centre-back and has all the qualities to improve Saliba. As a young player, he has already proven himself and could play a key part in Arteta's plans for Champions League football for next season. Kieran Tierney recently joined Arsenal but has failed to make that many appearances due to an injury. Tierney was a much loved player by Celtic fans who hold him in high regard. He has also been viewed as one of the future superstars of Scottish football. Tierney should start over Kolasinac as he's performed very well every time he's played. Usually Arsenal's left side is much more stronger than its right, and he's done well in particularly with his crosses and through his strength. I think this summer will allow Tierney to get used to this side, and I'm confident he will make a positive and crucial impact to the squad next season. He is also only 23 years old, so has a big future ahead of him. The next player Arsenal could potentially have is Thomas Partey. He's an outstanding player for Atletico who Arsenal really want to get hold of. I think Partey's move to Arsenal is likely, with his father saying, "After hearing the rumours, I called my son and he told me they're all true." I think Arsenal are keen to obtain this player, making way for the potential sale of Guendouzi, who suggested he wanted to leave Arsenal. Partey is only 27 years old but will hopefully play a major role in Arsenal's defensive unit that hasn't been that strong since Gilberto Silva left over a decade ago. I think Torreira will play alongside him as he's a great player for Arsenal and he's only 24 years old. However, despite saying this, I do believe Xhaka may start over him due to his recent performances. Torreira as a player needs a lot of support alongside him. He's usually effective in a Xhaka partnership than with Guendouzi. However, there's also some concern that Torreira might not be here next season, with there being reports of him moving back to Italy to either AC Milan or Napoli. Arteta must start Nicolas Pepe next season on the right as he's a great asset to the team. I do believe that him sitting on the bench is only going to worsen his form and he needs a run of games to prove himself. As shown this season, he has the qualities to be world class and he's adapting slowly to the Premier League. His dribbling is also very effective in games, however sometimes his decision making does get under the skin of many Arsenal fans like myself. I do think Arsenal should keep faith in him as they did pay 75 million for him and he's only 25 years old. This will also be Ozil's last season at Arsenal. Arsenal will definitely not renew his contract and are trying to get rid of him by isolating him from the rest of the squad, despite him earning $350,000 a week. I think Arteta must realise that there is no creativity in the midfield whatsoever, and Ozil is the only hope of there being chances created for strikers and for the wingers. Arsenal are obviously not bothering to find a centre attacking midfielder, therefore Ozil is the only hope for Arsenal to have some creativity in the midfield. Ozil is getting old as he is 31 years old now, but he has had a good career at Arsenal despite what many people think who claim he is a lazy player. The next player is Bukayo Saka and hopefully he manages to extend his contract at Arsenal, but this is looking very unlikely. Saka is a huge target by many other football clubs such as Liverpool and Juventus who want the youngster as he has proved at the highest level what he is capable of. He is only 18 years old and has already scored goals and assisted many times in the Premier League and in the Europa League. He has played a crucial part in Arsenal's wins and without him the team would be in a much worse position. I do really hope he stays, but Arsenal fans can't blame him if he leaves due to the club not spending any money on players and being run terribly. The last player we have is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I think Arsenal have to try and keep him and obviously will start him over Lacazette, who's been an overrated disaster for Arsenal. Aubameyang has been the star man of the team despite how terribly they have performed. Without him, Arsenal would probably be fighting a relegation battle at this moment. He is 31 years old and Aubameyang has been heavily linked to Barcelona. All Arsenal fans will be sad to see him go, but Arsenal haven't been linked to replacement, so I really don't know what player I would put to replace him in the starting 11. Martinelli, for example, cannot be relied on by all Arsenal fans to be the goal machine as he's still inexperienced and Lacazette offers nothing to this team. I think with Aubameyang's age, if Arsenal could get 40 million for him, that would be successful as he is at the age that his career is going to start to decline. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what your starting 11 would look like with all the transfer targets we have been linked to. Please remember to subscribe and like this video and let me know what team I should do next. Thank you.